valley right up there.
Yep.
We're gonna go up the trail and then go up that valley.
Okay.
There's a saddle up there. That's where we're just gonna camp there. So we're not going. It's not too far today.
Just got to the trailhead here, gonna hike in. Excited to be here. Chugach, like it's a famous area to hunt Dall sheep, and I drew the tag this year. Obviously less than 1% chance of drawing as a non-resident, so it's a pretty special tag to have, and excited to be here. Hopefully we get the weather to hold off for a couple days and don't get any fog and find a ram. Let's go, let's start the adventure. All up at 3 a.m. this morning in Michigan, so 11 p.m. here last night. Drive to the airport, flight, land, drive, change, hike. Yeah. Took a good while to break in the legs and the back just to get going. Into it now. Now we're ready to roll.
So from this ridge line and into this valley, this is your hunting area. And the ridge line that you see across there is kind of your boundary line. Now it gets a little squirrely because it goes behind that ridge line in front of us into the back valley, but it's not the whole valley that's in your hunting area. But everything we're looking at, you can hunt. So we'll get over there and maybe go hike up on top and look in the back valley there. So that's kind of the plan for tomorrow, is to get down across the valley, see what we see, and then go from there.
Sounds like a plan. I was just getting everything packed up here. Second morning, we woke up to complete fog, so really nothing to see today. We're just getting everything loaded. We're going to start hiking down to where we're going to set up our base camp, probably about 5-6 hour hike through here. We're hoping to be able to glass as we went, but we'll continue the hike, get down there, set up base camp today. Hopefully it clears this afternoon, we can start glassing. If not, we'll be ready for tomorrow morning to get up and go after it. So today's the day before opening season, with the goal of trying to find a ram today to be on tomorrow, and fog's definitely not helping us out. Just about to where we're going to set up base camp here. Looking back, we've crossed a river and coming up the opposite hillside. We're just looking to get up just a touch higher, and then we'll set it up over there where we're close enough to get fresh water too. But you can look up in the sky over there. You can see the basin we stayed at last night. It was a heck of a hike to get over here, but where we're at here, we can access all these little chutes and everything to where the sheep are at. So pretty good spot. We're gonna get everything set up and start glassing this afternoon.
Welcome to Chugach, land of the 8 feet tall grass. Yeah, you know, you come here in October, it's nice because everything's batted, dying and batted down.
We got in this afternoon, got base camp all set up. Actually, a super nice day and warm, no wind. So we got everything set up and drying everything out for tomorrow. Glass from camp today. There's some sheep back up here in the rocks, look like a ram. And then over here we saw some lambs and ewes. Tomorrow morning's opening day. So game plan tomorrow is we're going to go up here, take a better look at these rams. If there's not a shooter there, we're going to continue on. John's got a little bull back here that he's hunted a lot, and there are a lot of rams back there. So as long as we're going up, take a look at these guys first thing, we're going to continue on, go back over there for the first day, and hopefully we find a big ram back there. If not, we'll come back, kind of regroup. And I've got my Gunworks muzzleloader with me, their new one, carbon fiber barrel, so a lot lighter than the one I used on my stone sheep hunt last year. It's been nice to carry. Also a 45 caliber versus a 50 caliber. 45 just shoots a little bit longer, a little bit more accurate, just because there's less bullet weight there. So excited to get that in the field. One of the reasons why I wanted to bring my muzzleloader on this hunt, Chugach is known to have these rock faces like this, and it's just an area that if you find a sheep, you can generally get in a little bit closer than hunting the Yukon or something that's more laid out, or Northwest Territories, something like that. So excited to get after it tomorrow. Gonna be a long night of sleep. We're gonna wake up early tomorrow morning and kind of head out of here, but that's where we're heading tomorrow.
You guys all set?
We made it to the first little saddle here where we saw that younger ram. It was right up here by this snow patch. We didn't see him walking up, so we're just about ready to crest over this one. Then there's a big bowl over here. We're gonna cross that. There's a rock peak on the other side. On the other side of that's where John has been seeing rams kind of year after year. So that was our main destination for the day. We've been at it for a couple hours. It's gonna take us a couple more hours to get over there. This will be the last spot for any water, so just filling it up with ice, and it'll melt throughout the day because it's going to warm up today. I'll relace up my boots real quick, and then we've got one steep hike up there, and then the bowl that John wants to look at is on the other side. We made some pretty good time getting here right now. We just got up to the top, glassed over this bowl on the backside, and there are 5 rams back there. 2 of them look to be legal, one really big ram. Only problem is they're about 1,000 yards away right now, down in the bottom. Now, this is the time they're feeding, so hopefully when they decide to bed for the day, if they come up our way, we're going to be in a good spot. But it's kind of just a waiting game now to see what they do, which way they feed and where they bed. If they bed somewhere that we can make a play, then we'll do that. If not, we'll just watch them today and see what they do. But we at least found 2 legal rams, and there's 1 stud in there. We've been glassing these sheep for the last probably 30 minutes, and they just bedded down. Where they bedded down right now, they're just in a terrible spot. Well, good spot for them, terrible for us, but they're in the middle of this little little gully, and there's nowhere you can get into them. So we're just gonna wait. It's early for them to be bedded down. There's a chance they stand back up, and if they move, they really just got to move one way or the other. And if they bed down either side, we should be able to at least make a stalk in on them, get within a couple hundred yards. There are 2 legal rams in there, and one of them is, a stud. He goes full curl, and he starts to curl back out. He's a great ram. So happy we got up here early, because it hasn't warmed up yet. Got to look at him, know that he's a legal ram. Now it's just waiting, seeing if he goes to a spot that we can make a play on today. If not, hopefully he doesn't leave, and we'll just continue to do this until eventually he makes a mistake and goes and beds down in a spot that we can stalk in on him. Those rams just got up and they started feeding this way. They're on our hillside, so we're just going to take this ridge line, move down, kind of go the direction they are, and see what's going to happen. They're feeding right now, so they're still moving. They keep coming this way. They could be in a good spot to make a stalk in on them. But we'll just continue on down and just see what they do. Legal by curl and age. We're 404 yards away, but it's wide open country. If we gotta knock off 150 yards, I just don't see us doing it. We're gonna have to wait for him to get up and move. So we've got good cover here. Right now he's gonna have to help us out. One of the challenges of bringing the muzzle under the rifle at 400 is just lay down right here and it's all over. But that muzzle over just handle it. Yep. We sat on this ram all day, just worked the bottom and it just bedded, it looks like, for the night. It's about 8:30. We're gonna bail off, come back up tomorrow. So we've got another hour and a half so light, but it looks like they're in it for the night. So we're gonna bail off the hill while it's still light here. Good news is we didn't spook him at all, so he's gonna be back in here tomorrow, but super relaxed sheep. He never came up in the rocks at all. He was always just down low, too far out of range. So tomorrow it is. We're gonna go to the same spot we did yesterday. So we go up this big chute and then we side hill over and pop, and hopefully we can relocate them. Where they're at last night when we left them was in this little bowl, basically where you pop up just right down to the left. got over here and he was down low, but for whatever reason he went on the opposite mountain and just been side hilling going away from us. Nothing we can do except watch him walk away at this point, see what he does.
Well, you still see him, they're just pushed so far out. I mean, he's going to meet those other rams. He's just headed right to them. I mean, obviously you don't have a play, can't do anything.
Yeah.
We're already all the way up here. I mean, they've been going back and forth. I mean, I guess it's all we got is just to sit here and watch them.
So after a day of not being able to see them, they're back. Just like that. They're covering some distance in a hurry coming our way. Number 2 ram is with 2 smaller ones in the front here. They're about 600 yards away. We've been trying to age them. We've got them at 7. We just can't find 8. He's right there. He's not full curl, so we just can't get him there on age. Hopefully he's moves a little closer. If we find another ring, we'll make a play on him. But the bigger ram is back about 500 yards behind him. It's one of those things, if you can't age him, he doesn't have that curl, you just gotta lay off him. Hopefully that big ram comes. Or can't you get there? Back here? No. You can't go around the front. You can't get him in the back. I'd say if you can get around that backside and scoot down there. Well, he'd have to scoot down his draw. Yeah. Be better, but go get him down. Get him down there and just set up. Help us out. The rams are slowly heading this way, so we're going to grab the muzzleloader. We're shooting down this back chute right behind us here and shave off probably 40 or 50 yards. And just wait and get set there. If they continue along the bottom here, they could be within range. Muzzleloader bullet moves so fast. I'm so worried that if I hit that one and go right into the one behind him. Just didn't have a shot at the other round. Game plan is today we're going to go back in that same area as we were hiking out yesterday. We saw them on the side of the mountain where we had been glassing. They're in these kind of steep rocks in their protection area. We're going to go back, glass that same area. Hopefully they're around there. If they're in there, we can at least make a plan trying to get in on them. Sheep relocated. They're in the same spot we saw them late last night. We're just heading up to a better spot here so we can kind of see them when we're sitting. We're just gonna stay hunkered down until we see where they bed. If they bed somewhere we can make a play on them, we'll get in there, but wind right now is heading straight to them, so it's gonna have to switch a little bit before we do anything.
Disappeared behind a but now is probably our opportunity to get over this edge, drop in.
Well, at least do that.
We could just do that and just just hunker down if anything.
Yep.
So, yeah.
slowly worked on this hillside, and they looked like they were bedded down on the other side of this chute. We started coming through the bottom and they popped out, so we just held tight for almost an hour and a half. They fed behind this little bowl here, so we hustled up as quick as we could, but they had just walked through and gone by the time we got here, so now they're up on top of the mountain. There's no way to get up there, so now we just gotta try to find them again. Oh, we just got back to camp where we can see better and found the sheep. They're right where they disappeared up there. They're bedded down. I mean, way up in the cliffs. But we would never have been able to see them up where we were at. So we're gonna watch them from here tonight. We got another about 4 hours of daylight, see what they do. Hoping they feed this way. We'll be in a good spot for tomorrow. The sheep have disappeared in the fog. They're not where they were. So instead of waiting around camp here kind of burning the last good day, it looks like it's going to start raining tonight, and I mean get serious rain the next couple of days. So this is probably the last day we've got. We're going to head up to where we were yesterday, see if they didn't go down over there and glass over there. Just kind of glass our way up here. We wait in camp. May see them, may not. This is kind of the last push to make it happen before the big nasty storm comes in. So we're all loaded up, off we go. We just spotted the big ram coming through with two smaller ones. They're heading to that bowl following the other group. We're just going to keep edging up here. We shouldn't bugger them while we just cut distance a little bit, and then if they drop off in that bowl, we'll scoot over there as quick as we can. That would be in a decent spot to be able to make a stalk on. Try to shoot out the back side of this spine. They bedded back down in the same spot. Hopefully we can cut enough distance this way and see if we can't shoot over to where they're at. Problem is the wind's wrapping around this way, so we need a little bit of luck. Decided to move up a little bit more. Just running out of time before the storm hits later today. We've shaved off about 300 yards. It's got super steep. We've got one more push to do up here up this little valley. I'll probably be set up somewhere 400 or so. And we'll just see what it is, see if I can get set up. It'd be a heck of a muzzleloader shot from that far, but where they're at, it's about what we got with this wind, and you can tell the storm's coming. So we came up the backside of the spine and got up as high as we can. I mean, we're up here in the cliffs. You can look over. They're at right around 400 yards. They're still bedded. We're just gonna get everything set up here. If they stand up, hopefully they come down. 400 is a heck of a poke, but we'll see. The wind's not as bad as I thought it was coming around. The wind's angling down below them. We'll see what they do if they feed down into the grass. It's gonna be golden. It's gonna be about a 200-yard shot. Lance's daughter got him. Rams bail off the backside. When they came around, he's over here now.
fly out of there. They're not gonna just blow out, but they're just gonna start moving. Let's see what comes up. They just have to come down if they're gonna be in your range. How far are they right now? 411. I mean, they come down. They just gotta come down. Let's see what they do. You're down here. The 2 shooters are down in the group of 3. All 5 rams are out. 3 rams are kind of leaving the group. The 2 big ones are in it. One's no-brainer legal. They're at 414 now. If they continue to the right, they're going to hit a spot that's about 380 before they start going farther away. If they drop down, they'll just continue to get closer. I'm hoping they drop down. If not, if they're going to the right, we'll probably get set up and try that 380 shot. We got a nasty storm system coming in, and this is a pretty decent rest to get everything set and the wind kind of stopped. So it's doable with this Gunworks muzzleloader. Top ram. I'm gonna wait till that one below clears. Top one, you ready at him? He's 4th from the right. Yep, ready at him? He's number 2, number 1. Number 1. Ready?
Yep. Get him? I think I'm dead. I didn't see him. Still leading the charge up there.
So far with the muzzleloader.
Good position.
Yeah.
It worked out good.
Oh, the joys of muzzleloader hunting. Rams fed off. With a rifle, it's end game here. It was gusty winds and about 412, and it looks like it just didn't read the wind right. Elevation was perfect. Looked like it just hit a little bit left. So tricky trying to judge what the winds are here because it's doing something here and doing something completely different over there. So, man, makes it fun though. Muzzleloader hunting, yikes. Rifle would have been too easy. So, I'll be back after a dull with the muzzleloader again. Shoot. We are about 45 minutes in here and finally out of the brush, and I am yet to find my happy spot. What do you guys think about when you're hiking?
Being done.
Oh, if I did that, I'd be a bad spot. Thinking about four more hours left.
How excited are you for this mountain house meal?
It's not mountain house, it's peak actually.
Peaks.
Yeah.
Peak.
Cut.
I am excited because I'm hungry, and I don't mind them. One of the little joys in the hiking, crowberries. suck on them, get the juice out. Give you a little bit of moisture.